Hey y'all, I'm back and found me a cover up. I forgot I made this some time ago. Yeah, put it up and never thought about it. So now I got a cover up. I ain't got to keep putting those rags in front of my thing. But I'm back and we are on Isaiah. And oh, I'm late. I'm real late. Let me tell y'all. I could not go back. I went to sleep early last night. I don't like to do that. And so when I woke up, it was only 12 something. And I couldn't get back to sleep. So I tried everything. Couldn't get back to sleep. So I did finally got back to sleep. I guess around 4 or 5. And and I woke, and then my alarm went off at 6 o'clock. Because I take my trash out on the day of the trash. Because the raccoons will get in and tear it up. Then it's all over the street. So I don't take it out until the day of. And I had went out at 6 o'clock. And the raccoons were still out. I ran back in the house while I walked. Back in the house. They were just sitting there eating like, okay, this is their smorgasbord. This is their little restaurant. It was funny. But, so I did that. I came back in the house and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I just stayed up until I heard the garbage man coming. And so I hurried up and jumped out of bed and ran down there and took the trash. And I told him, I said, I'm sorry, I was out here earlier, but the raccoons are still out. And they bust out laughing because I'm quite sure they deal with the raccoons every day. But anyway, so I couldn't go back to sleep and I didn't want to be up because I knew I'd be sleeping in the middle of the day. So I went and I said, I'm going to go take a bath. That put me to sleep. So I went and took my bath and knocked me out. I woke up, it was after 11 o'clock. I said, oops. Didn't me sleep that long. But it sure felt good. I'm wide awake. Hey, and did y'all notice my face slimming down? I went from 315. Actually, I went from 331. But, that wasn't counting into this weight loss. And so I went from 315. I'm down to 284. Go me. Look, I ain't even got that extra meat because I do my exercises. Yeah, I did my walking every day, twice a day for 3 months. And then I got somebody decided to mess with my property again. So, I don't go walking outside no more. I do my pedal bike. And then yesterday I seen these Africans, beautiful Africans, dark skin. I love a dark skinned man. It was a dark skinned woman too with him, but I forget his name, but they're whatever. They do these exercises, so I started doing those because I was like, I need to build up and get this belly down. It's going down, but it ain't going down where it looked like it might, leave some flabby flab. I don't need no overhang. I don't need no jowls everywhere. I don't want jowls hanging in, everywhere. So I want to get my arms and my face, and I started doing that, and it's easy. It ain't easy, but it's easier since I started walking. I'm more flexible, and I'm sitting here telling y'all all this, and I'm supposed to be doing a Bible read. But let's just have a conversation before we jump into it. We ain't got to just jump into it all the time. Let you know what's going on with me. And then, then people ain't got to jump into my chat all the time because I'm not getting into them chats. That is not what I'm on here for. I am on here to read the Bible, give y'all some knowledge and me knowledge of what's in here. Now, I've read it. This is my third time reading it, but everybody needs to have knowledge that they know that's in there, not people telling y'all what's in there. Because I'm reading straight from the Bible. Straight from the Bible. So I ain't putting my words in it. God's words, because God tells them what to put in here. They don't just put what they want in here either. God tells them what to put in here, what part of their life put in here. So Holy Spirit, he puts the Holy Spirit, lets the Holy Spirit let them know what to jot down. So, what was I talking about? I'm up. So, let's get started. Isaiah chapter 11. And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord. And shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of the Lord. And he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears. But with righteousness shall he judge the poor, and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth. And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. And righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins, and faithfulness the girdle of his reins. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf and the young lion and the fatling together, and a little child shall lead them. And the cow and the bear shall feed. Their young ones shall lie down together, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox, and the suckling child shall play on the hole of the asp, and the weaned child shall put his hand on the cockatrice den. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountains, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. But they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines toward the west. They shall spoil them of the east together. They shall lay their hand upon Edom and Moab, and the children of Ammon shall obey them. And the Lord shall utterly destroy the tongue of the Egyptian sea. And with his mighty wind shall he shake his hand over the river, and shall smite it in the 7 streams, and make men go over dry shod. And there, wait a minute, did I say that right? Dry shod? No, yeah, dry shod. Well, that's the way it's spelled. And there shall be an highway for the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, like as it was to Israel in the day that he came up out of the land of Egypt. Wow, I don't even remember reading that before. See, that's why you get something new. You never stop reading the Bible. You always get something new out of it. Every time you get new understanding. God lets you know. God put it in your head where he needs you. Oh, I did kill that bug. He needs you to understand when he needs you to understand it. You understand? Okay. Well, that's it for Isaiah chapter 11. Remember to always ask God for understanding of anything I just read. I read yesterday and that I will read tomorrow. I am not a priest, a minister, a pastor, or anything of the sort. I am just a reader and follower of the Bible, learning and getting understanding from God, just as you are. So, with that said, have a blessed day, and remember, God is walk with Jesus, because when you walk with Jesus, God shows up. Love you.